always loved history, but I didn't think it was useful for anything. I took a history class on conspiracy theories and fell absolutely in love. This is not what I thought history was going to look like.
If history is boring, you're doing it wrong. The gossip is always good. It's always piping hot, and people aren't hiding anything because they never intended someone to see it.
And you also kind of feel like a scientist looking at like a crime scene, trying to figure out, okay, what happened? And so it's just, you get shaky, you get excited, and then you just want to live in the archives, which you're not allowed to because they close at 5.
It sounds silly, like it's history, it's facts, it's dates, they don't change. Oh, but the interpretations, the ways you can present it, the things you can do with it.
Once you choose your rabbit hole, you get to pursue that rabbit hole as far as you want to pursue it.
Every single semester as a history major was exciting because the classes were great, and I knew the next semester there were going to be more great classes with great professors.
In high school, I never felt like a very strong writer, a very strong researcher, and I feel like that just goes to show like the strength of this education and this department's education.
Another thing that a history major does really well is it prepares you for that grad school work.
I feel like no matter what, you gain these skills to be able to critically think, to be able to take information and synthesize it.
Learning how to write and explain complicated things in a way that people can understand. I think that is an invaluable skill, and that is something that you can take into any kind of job.
There's a process to history, but there's also a creativity to it. And I think it's one of the unique fields where you get both of those things that are built into the major.
I found a lot of humanity in the things that I studied, and without that, I don't feel like we can truly understand ourselves and the role that we play in our society.
I knew that I could do anything I wanted to do with a history degree because it gives you just that sense of curiosity.
It's not a vocational major in the sense that it is not designed to put them into one specific vocation. Instead, it's a skills-based major that is supposed to give students a wide set of tools, of skills that they can use in a lot of different careers and a lot of different opportunities.
You can be a teacher, you can be a professor.
We've got people that went into ministry,
You can become a politician.
Defense Department, the CIA, FBI, State Department.
You could be a lawyer.
You can be a businessman.
C-suite and V-level jobs,
Nonprofit work,
UX for Amazon, dramaturgy or film research. We have entrepreneurs,
librarian, archivist.
prompt engineering for AI companies.
You could be a doctor.
If you want to be president, more presidents have been history majors than anything else.
The professors here really, really just care about you as an individual and just care about the way in which you learn things.
They want you to succeed. They want you to do better. They want you to learn. And if you just let them help you, you're going to have an incredible time.
You usually think of historians that are off doing their own thing. They're doing research, they're writing, they're, hiding in their office. That's some people's cup of tea, but that's not the way we roll at Baylor.
When you're holding like real historical material, you feel like you're part of something way bigger than yourself.
When we talk about the Blitz, we go to the places where the Blitz happened. When we are talking about castles, we go to the castles where the things happened. There is nothing better than studying history in the place where it happened.
It's worth your while to major in something that you actually are interested in.
If you're the sort of person who loves movies, then you might want to consider a history major.
If you love to think and that kind of stuff and investigate, I think it's totally for you.
If you're one who wants to advocate for people and fight for people and just cares about people, history is an interesting place to get to do that.
In history, you hold a key to a door that you can open, and it can unlock all sorts of really interesting possibilities for you.
While you're, checking all the boxes and making sure you graduate and stressing out about the future, realize that you have this wonderful opportunity to just flourish.
Find the thing that has meaning for you and do that thing, whatever it is.